The rollovers group coming to the second temple is Bakong, and in fact, this is the oldest Khmer architecture. The first five-tier temple, often called as the Temple Mountain, again built during the reign of King Indravarman I, just as you saw in the previous temple that I visited, and it was built in the year 881. Bakong Temple, east entrance. This looks exactly like it did 15 years ago when I first came here, and that is the first example of Mount Meru, which is basically the whole concept around Angkorwat. Up the steps I go, and there's that steep flight of stairs. I'm not sure they allow, but I've been here in the past, and if they do, then I'm going to go up, and the views from up there are excellent. Of the region around here, and this is where the Khmer style of architecture kind of you might say originated, and it was still the Hindu kingdom at that point, not Buddhist until the late 12th century. So you still have Nagas guarding the entrances, and there's a wide moat surrounding the entire Bakong temple complex. There's a nearby Buddhist temple that's playing some loud music. I hope you can hear my voice. So this was the early Angkor civilization period, when they came down from the mountains, because pre-Angkor they used to live up in the Kulin mountains, and that will also be featured in one of my vlogs, probably the next one after this, after the rollovers group. So while it predates Angkor Wat by 3 centuries, it's still a very large complex, and the concepts remain the same. And that Gopura or tower in the middle is Mount Meru, like I've mentioned in the Angkor Wat episode. Well, the music stopped, so it started again. I still hope you can hear me. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to bring you a little bit of the visuals as I climb up, and visuals from the top of the whole complex below. How's that? As far as tourists are concerned, there's no one here, just me, and no guide, just my driver, and he's in the car parking area. Up the staircase I go. Wow, these are steep. Wow, it's going to take some climbing. These are huge, really steep. All right. A lot of conservation work going on around here. So other than the basalt rocks, you've got these with combination of laterite and sandstone structures, also minor temples. Oh, I see some people right at the top over there. It's going to be a big climb again. I'm up for it. Are you? Follow me. And the lions guarding the main shrine up there. Made it up all the way to the main Gopura, and there's the incredible view of the countryside from up here, which I will bring to you when I climb further up. And that's the road I came from. So there are Buddha here, where there used to be Lord Shiva, and I'm going to bring you the views from up here. The stone steps are really steep going all the way down, but I'm barely out of breath. Touch wood, I'm doing all right. This is the incredible view of all the Gopuras that are surrounding this temple complex. So be careful, signs all over. It's just as incredible as it was when I first got here 15 years ago. Absolutely amazing. And this is late 9th century. So Angkor Wat, when you look at it, all those gopuras built in the exact same style. So they've used probably a lot of the drawings or whatever design methodology they had to construct these sites. With all the friendly kids here, they don't know much English, but hardly any, but they introduce themselves with their names. Yeah, laughing. I guess this is what you do after school when you live in a country like that. A lone tourist heading this way. So the next thing on the agenda is climb down those steep stairs. The best part of visiting this area is to get a good overview of early Khmer style architecture and to get the views of the countryside around here. Thing I need to show you before I leave this area is are these elephants. Unfortunately, some are not in good shape. This one is missing a trunk, and I'm going to go down and check that one out. And they're guarding each of the four corners of this temple complex. It's just incredible. I mean, the whole place is just incredible. If you got any interest in history and archaeology, this would be one of the places that you would like to come to. And come here, stay for at least a week in Cambodia. You can cover all the sites leisurely. You take a 7-day pass and then go pretty much everywhere that you would like to at your own pace. And how do you get those passes? If you ask that question, I would refer you to one of my earlier videos where I've explained how you get a ticket, where you go to get the ticket, and how much it costs. That whole process has been explained, so please check my playlist and follow that. Well, this is missing a trunk as well, but look at the intricate designs. This is from the year 881 and it's amazing. A lovely brickwork of all the minor monuments around.